if it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy.
So this voice, we'll actually do this quest actually. But this voice actor plays Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Chloe Price in Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. She plays in Fortnite. Her name is Ray in Fortnite. She's playing Last of Us 2, right? It's Mel. It's the pregnant girl from Last of Us 2. She's a Miss Pauling from Team Fortress 2. I never played it before. She's in Tiny Tina from Borderlands 3. So her character is called Tiny Tina. And then she's playing in a lot of other games also that's small. But those are the biggest games that she's in. How insane is that, bro? That is so many big roles out there, to be quite honest.
Aloy, you managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it.
Well, we could buy fast travel packs from him. Yes. Oh, we could just buy, dude. How many do you want to buy? 50. I'll buy until I'm broke. Literally, I promise. That's how it's gonna do.
Good call.
Good call. Dude, you just became rich. Like, seriously. Again, lots to read, guys. Feel free to pause. I'm not gonna read if it's like that much to read every time.
I want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
I want to take the contract, but I just don't see. It doesn't give it to me, right?
Any news on those shell walkers?
I'll get them, don't worry.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I should get going.
Good luck.
Does it show on the map then where it is? I'm not too sure. There it is. Mi scusi.
I can turn this around.
Is this... No ammo. What does the fox say? It's game over, man. I don't know, dude. If we do this many side quests, like this game might take forever to play then. I think we should just go where the game is saying we should. It sounds like she agrees.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must be a huge battle. I gave everything to buy Zero Dawn time.
There's a lot of loot, dude. You wanna thank me? What, you gonna give me a hug or something? Another save point.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Sanak, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
Until next time, I guess. So many enemies around us.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
What? Where? Oh man.
Okay, let's see what we can find around here. Save this green shine for something special.
What? Thank you.
This crate might be useful.
But for where though? For up there? Barrels. Do we know where the valuable is? I don't see it yet.
Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them.
Can't reloot them.
Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now.
Wait a minute.
If I find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
I don't know where these guys came from, dude. You know, I'm just chilling, and then all of a sudden they get attacked. I think we're heading back to some quests, I would say. I went through there, don't see any loot even, so I don't know which direction to go. What are these guys doing?
What do you want? You just interrupt everyone you meet, or am I a special case?
You're a special case, then. Wanna see something cool? Huh? Cambiarme a ver si... Ha. Oh, here's some loot. Stop. Oh, wrong button. Mi scusi.
Easy there.
What the? I can't loot that. They spawned something inside. I can't loot. Whatever.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned. I
Wha-
should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren owns their clothing. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
What was that? Oh, I thought I took damage.
Cook should know what to do with this. I should rest up. Wait for the convoy.
We're about to go to level 10. We have 54 rocks. We should get that bird though. Search the crow. Brandender Poeper.
Looks like the coordinate silence gate will match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
Should we go down? Gather. I don't know what we're looting here. Could be useful later. I don't know.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find.
Come on, Quest, give it to me.
I can't feel my fingers.
Did you see that? I saw like a fin sticking out, like a shark fin.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the sky. The workshop underneath a dead forest titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
For Hades. Oh wait, you can play it?
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
I kind of like my bow that we have. I don't think we can upgrade it to rank 3 yet. Oh, we can. Let's do it. Pouch upgrade, but we don't have the money for it, right? Yeah. No, we do. Some. Ammo pouch. Could be useful.
It's some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Could be a cutscene.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades. In order to render it cooperative, tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out if he moved the orb.
Upgrade your bot to level 69? I mean, it kind of is, isn't it?
I better see where this trail leads.
Unknown region. So it wants me to only follow the trail.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. I have to put up with all this self-righteous bull.
There's enemies here also. Is that a bird? Come on, dude. I'm going melee bolt, dude.
I always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up my salvage. Pain's exciting.
It's game over, man. I mean, we are going melee bolt, but it's also close range arrows, right? So we'll have to keep that in mind. You can modify your weapons and outfit. Let's see here. Skills, weapons. Where's our weapon? This one right here, right? Coil is locked still. Unlocks coil slot by upgrading the weapon at the workbench. Then it's not that one. Then it's this one. So here we go. Increase the damage against knockdown enemies. No. Increase the ability to stagger and knock down enemies with impact. But first of all, I see our melee weapon is also here. 130% damage, charge speed. Dude, this is a pretty insane weapon, actually. Champion Spear. Now, we can't use a weapon perk on it, though, or a coil, but it's okay. Increase the damage dealt by using a overdraw with a... Okay. tear damage to armor, resource components, and weak spots. That seems pretty good. Toolcaster and the shield. Oh, there's a rare. We need to go sell all of this also at a vendor. Apparently it's a very rare, easy to make money item, I would say.
Silence must be pretty confident he's found the backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? I'll mark this spot in my focus. Come back later. A merchant. Didn't expect
Oh
to see
there!
anyone else out here.
What's Sonora doing this far
Might
west?
be handy to resupply.
Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild.
Trade with the hunter. So we want to sell the green stuff I was just talking about. And I don't know what it is. Let's be honest here. It could be this green shine. There we go. Used for upgrading weapons, outfits, or purchasing coils. Okay, well, I'm not selling anything then. Looks like we also have 2 skill points. Energize your spear faster. First strike an enemy with a melee attack to build up energy on your spear, and then fully charge tap. And then finally switch to bow to shoot the energy. And it's dealing damage. Outfit boost, weave boost. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna eventually take this. This will become our main. We're just gonna increase our melee damage by an absurd amount, so we might as well just potentially, let's do it. Reset all skills, yes. So we want to get as much melee damage in as possible, so we want this and this. So we need to go to the right. Fire 3 arrows, maybe later. Getting all sorts of different combos here. So, attach a power module to your spear to deal more damage with melee attack for a limited time. So your melee damage is increased by 200%. Spear energy buildup is by 50%. Okay, so now inventory. This weapon should be able to get a module. I don't see one for now, I think. Damage over time. So this is a Forge Fire Trapster. Trip Caster, sorry. Hunterbow Trip Caster. So we're going into Warrior Bolt, so for us it seems to be we need to only use the Warrior Bow. And it also seems like it's worth just getting everything. It looks like you can have more than one. Maybe it's best to just get to the cheapest one all the way to the end. Whilst you resolve to deal more damage with your spear and warrior bows, gain health from damage dealt with either weapon type. Spear and warrior... Dude, this is just heal. How insane is this? I'll most probably never have to heal again. Okay. So, I shouldn't... Okay, let me just... Dude, come on. Yes. Follow the orb trail.
You, yes, you! I have a deal for you.
I mean, the deal is not anything to help me, so we're okay. So I think our quest still remains that we just have to follow this trail here.
Looks like the trail goes under the hillside.
We have another workbench. Medicine berries. I don't even know. This is gonna just be useful. Undeniable memory. My mount has a... Oh, come on. I was about to brag about it. My mount has a flashlight.
Let's see where this goes. The Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
I don't think this thing is dead.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn. Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you doomed. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Sylens asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out plans to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
It's game over, man.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Let's go in, dude. See what it is.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Now let me say thank you to your face. Come here.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts. Those lights were built for leaping. And kicking.
He's not dead.
Power cell. I gotta shoot it off before the machine. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
More like extracting valuable data.
Dude, I don't know, man. This build where we went, it feels really, really good. So far. The problem is that our critical attack doesn't kill anymore. So what I did say is that when we were looting stuff in the under the water, that we might actually find it useful later. Now it is useful. That is useful. We just have to find the workbench. Campfire. Oh, there's a workbench right at the entrance. Special gear. So you got an igniter now. I don't really care about traps. We're not going to use that at all if I have a say about it. We will eventually upgrade this or buy better ones.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please step inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Bet I could use this igniter if I find more places with fire gleam.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
Open sesame.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. Bet that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there.
Yeah, I don't know if I should all, like... How do I say this? I don't know if I should just finish all the,
Well, this is familiar.
all the AAA games
Way
first.
through ancient crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
There's so many AAA games we haven't played yet on this channel. But like, I'm also scared because I think they are the most contested games as well, so like, it's not gonna help too much. Oh. Yeah, I barely saw that.
Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Where? Which ladder? Oh, this one. Thank goodness for audio.
But there's some kind of device next to it. It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power. Energy cell.
It's heavy.
That did it.
Okay, we don't have another one here. I wonder... I don't think the door will close, right? Because... it takes energy to move, so it shouldn't be able to close, right?
My man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
Your modifications to Recluse Spider, the separate repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Hoss. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing, and it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it
What is
lays.
this room for?
That's why this dark and scary hole you made is perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop. You know, like Drax.net-4. I think your boys nicknamed that one the Moldova Brain Hack.
That was a clearance level 9 project.
Aw, thought you goons scrubbed this place squeaky clean. But your pal Trav went over it with a white glove and found the grime. Nah, here will be just fine for Hades. Later, Teddy bear.
This place was isolated from the outside. Then any Gaia backup stored here wouldn't have been purged.
Safe from Ted Pharaoh's machinations to obliterate Gaia's Apollo database.
So we're gonna use this power cell also at the bottom there. Hopefully the cell doesn't break if you throw it down. I don't think it will. Goodness. Okay, I can't. Thank you. Goodness. That almost was very bad.
This console shut down. What do we have here?
Just some juicy loot, my buddy. And now we can open up the door. Which is up there.
Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake Gaia we made for them. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
As soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, a paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Elizabeth is the same voice actor as Aloy.
Always admire you from afar, Liz.
There's another panel
Where
up
my
there that I
mama's
should be able
grave.
to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it.
Well, higher it is then. I don't see us reaching that.
Refreshing. guess.
We are reaching as well.
Don't think my polecaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump.
Nailed it. So where do I go?
That jump.
Which jump?
If I glide.
Oh.
Here I come. I don't think I'm gonna get to the door from here.
I did that for loot, okay, I'm so sorry. I wanted to get the loot. It is what it is. So let's go. Goodness, mi scusi. The sneeze of doom. Just checking if you guys are awake still.
There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look.
Okay, we'll ignite this, then we'll lower the ladder. You know what they say? Cool people don't look at explosions.
What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it? Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open.
Does this have a code? What, so we're looking for like 4 numbers, I would say, next to each other.
Data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number.
Okay. 7482.
There we go.
Nailed it. Try open. Okay, that jump wasn't that far.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident... You tried to steal Gaia. I had nothing to do with it. And you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems.
I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this?
Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you.
Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo.
Thank you. Let's speak again before...
Goodbye, Tilda.